Today, I'm going to help you talk about your daily routine in clear, simple English so you can feel confident every single day. Imagine this. You meet someone new and they ask, "So, what's your daily routine like?" Many learners freeze because they don't know what to say or how to say it naturally. Stay with me, because today I'll guide you step by step, line by line, and by the end, you'll be able to describe your whole day smoothly and confidently. Let's begin with waking up. I wake up at around 7 in the morning. I usually stretch a little, and then I get out of bed slowly because I'm still a bit sleepy. Next, I walk to the bathroom, wash my face, and brush my teeth. This helps me feel fresh and ready for the day. After that, I go to the kitchen and I prepare a light breakfast. Sometimes I make eggs, sometimes toast, and sometimes just a cup of tea. It depends on how much time I have. While I eat, I like to check my messages, look at my schedule, and plan what I need to do. Once breakfast is done, I get dressed, and I prepare to start my work or studies. To talk about your work routine, use simple present tense. For example, I start work at 9 o'clock. I answer emails, I join meetings, and I work on my tasks for the day. If you are a student, you can say, I go to class in the morning, I listen to my teachers, take notes, and complete my assignments. Around lunchtime, I take a short break. I usually eat something simple, like rice, vegetables, or a sandwich. After lunch, I return to my work or studies and continue until the afternoon. In the late afternoon, I finish my tasks and I take a moment to relax. You can describe it like this. I take a walk, I listen to music, or I spend time with my family. As the evening starts, I prepare dinner. I like simple meals because they are easy and fast to cook. After dinner, I clean up the kitchen and I enjoy some free time. You can say, I watch a show, read a book, or practice English for a few minutes. Before going to bed, I take a shower and I get ready to sleep. Finally, I go to bed around 10 or 11 and I try to get enough rest for the next day. This simple structure helps you talk about your day easily. I start this part of the routine by focusing on the small details that make each day feel more natural, because these details help you sound more fluent when you describe your daily life. Many learners forget to mention the small actions they do every day, but those small actions make your English sound real and natural. For example, you can talk about how you feel during different parts of the day. I usually feel a bit tired in the early morning, but after breakfast, I begin to feel more energetic. I think about the goals I want to achieve, and I try to stay positive as I start my day. During work or study time, I like to stay organized. I keep a notebook near me so I can write down ideas or reminders. This helps me stay focused, and it keeps me from forgetting important tasks. Sometimes I take short breaks because they help me stay productive. I stand up, stretch my arms, drink some water, and then return to my work feeling refreshed. In the afternoon, I often notice that my energy changes. I might feel a little sleepy, especially if the day is long or busy. To stay active, I usually move around for a few minutes or get some fresh air. I also like to review what I've completed so far because it motivates me to finish strong. When my work or study time ends, I like to shift my focus to personal activities. This could be a hobby, a skill I want to improve, or just something relaxing that helps me unwind. Some days, I practice English by listening to short stories, repeating sentences out loud, or shadowing a native speaker. These small habits help me improve faster. During the evening hours, I try to create a calm environment. I dim the lights, put away my phone for a while, and give myself some quiet time. This helps my mind slow down after a busy day. When it's time to prepare dinner, I like to choose something simple but warm. Cooking helps me relax because it gives me a moment to focus on one thing at a time. After eating, I clean the dishes slowly and I enjoy the peaceful routine. Free time at night feels special because it's the moment when I finally get to rest. I might watch a short video, write in my journal, or just sit quietly and think about the day. As bedtime gets closer, I try to avoid anything stressful. I focus on breathing deeply and allowing my body to relax naturally. Getting ready for sleep becomes its own little routine. I brush my teeth, wash my face, and change into something comfortable. When I finally lie down, I think about one good thing that happened during the day, even if it was something small. It helps me feel grateful and it gives me a peaceful ending to the day. I like to remind myself that every daily routine is different for every person, and that's what makes each routine interesting to talk about in English. Some people start their day very early, while others begin slowly and take their time. When you describe your day, you can highlight what makes your routine unique. For example, you might have a special morning habit. Maybe you drink a particular kind of tea, or maybe you enjoy a quiet moment by the window before you begin your day. These small details help listeners understand your personality. During the middle of the day, you can describe how you manage your responsibilities. Some people work in a busy office, while others work from home or study in a classroom. You can talk about the tools you use, like your computer, your notebooks, or your planner. You can also mention the challenges you face. Maybe you have a lot of tasks to complete, or maybe you have to communicate with many people throughout the day. Explaining these things helps build a clear picture of your routine. In the afternoon hours, many people experience a shift in focus. You might feel more productive, or you might find yourself slowing down a little. This is a good moment to describe your emotions because talking about feelings is an important part of natural English conversation. You can say things like, "I usually feel more focused after lunch," or "I sometimes feel tired in the late afternoon." Sharing emotions makes the description more human. As the day moves toward evening, you can describe how you transition out of work or study mode. Some people close their laptops, others pack their bags, and some simply take a deep breath to signal the end of the busy hours. Many people also like to spend time with loved ones during this part of the day. You can explain who you usually see in the evenings and what kind of activities you enjoy together. Maybe you talk with your family, cook a meal together, or share stories about your day. Evening activities can also include personal hobbies. You might draw, practice music, exercise, or learn something new online. These details show how you balance your responsibilities with relaxation. Nighttime routines are also great to describe because they help listeners understand how you prepare for rest. Some people enjoy a warm drink before bed, while others prefer reading a few pages of a book. You can explain any calming habits you have, like writing down thoughts, stretching gently, or practicing quiet breathing. Including these small actions makes your English richer and your routine easier to visualize. When you think about your entire day from morning to night, you'll notice that even simple actions can become great conversation practice. Some people also include moments of reflection in their daily routine because thinking about your day helps you become more aware of your habits. You can describe this by saying things like, I review what I accomplished, or I think about what I want to improve tomorrow. These simple phrases show that you are mindful and organized. Another interesting part of daily routines is how people manage unexpected situations. Maybe you get a sudden phone call, or you need to solve a small problem at home or at work. Talking about these moments adds depth to your English practice. For example, you can say, sometimes I have to change my plans, or I try to stay calm when something unexpected happens. Sharing how you react makes your description sound natural and real. Physical activity is also an important element of many routines. You can talk about the exercises you do, how long you walk, or the sports you enjoy. Some people like to stretch in the morning, while others prefer jogging in the evening. Including these habits in your routine makes you sound more fluent and expressive. You might say, I enjoy a short walk after dinner, or I like doing light exercises to keep my body healthy. Food plays a big role throughout the day, and it's another easy topic to include when practicing English conversation. You can describe the flavors you enjoy, the meals you prepare, or the snacks you like to have between tasks. For example, I enjoy fresh fruit in the afternoon, or I usually drink warm tea when I need a break. These small details make your routine more vivid. Another part of your day you can describe is how you stay connected with others. You might call a friend, send a message, or join an online group for learning. You can say, I check in with my family every evening, or I enjoy chatting with my friends after work. Explaining these connections helps show the social side of your daily routine. Technology is also a big part of modern routines. You can talk about the apps you use, the websites you visit for learning or entertainment, or the tools you use to stay organized. Some examples include, I use a calendar app to track my tasks, or I listen to audio lessons while I cook. Including these details helps you sound current and natural in English. As the night gets quieter, many people enjoy a moment of peace before sleep. You can describe how you clear your mind, prepare your room, and create a relaxing atmosphere. For instance, I turn off bright lights, I play soft music, or I keep my phone away to avoid distractions. These simple actions show how you take care of yourself at the end of the day. Daily routines are full of actions, feelings, and habits that are perfect for English conversation practice. Different people organize their days based on their goals, and describing your goals is another powerful way to expand your daily routine in English. You can mention the habits you're trying to build, like improving your health, learning a new skill, or becoming more disciplined with your time. For example, I try to read for 10 minutes every day, or I'm working on waking up earlier to be more productive. These statements help you express personal growth in simple English. Some people also include creative activities in their routine. Creativity can appear in many forms, such as drawing, singing, writing stories, or designing small projects. You can describe this by saying, I like spending a few minutes on something creative, or I enjoy making time for my artistic hobbies. This gives your routine a colorful and personal touch. Another aspect to explore is how you manage your environment. Your surroundings play a big role in how smoothly your day goes. You can mention simple actions like, I tidy my desk before starting work. I open the windows to let in fresh air, or I organize my bag before leaving the house. These actions are small but meaningful, and they make your description more complete. Many people also include learning moments throughout the day. You might learn something new from a video, a book, a podcast, or a conversation with someone. You can say, I try to learn at least one new thing every day, or I like to spend a few minutes improving my skills. This shows that your routine includes personal development. Communication also plays a role in daily life. You might have small conversations with neighbors, coworkers, or classmates. You can describe this by saying, I greet people politely during the day. I enjoy short conversations with colleagues, or I try to speak clearly when I talk to others. These simple sentences help you practice natural speaking habits. Another part of your routine might involve decision-making. You make many choices each day, from what to wear, to what to eat, to how you spend your free time. You can explain this by saying, I choose my clothes based on the weather, or I decide my evening activities depending on my energy level. These phrases show how you think throughout the day. Some evenings include planning for the next day. You can describe how you prepare by saying, I check my schedule before I sleep, I set small goals for tomorrow, or I lay out the things I need in the morning. These simple habits keep your routine smooth and organized. As the night continues, your energy naturally slows down. You can describe how you transition into rest and how you let your thoughts settle quietly. You might say, I breathe slowly to calm my mind, or I try to end the day with a peaceful mindset. Daily routines are full of meaningful moments, and every one of them can help you practice English in a natural, easy way. Some routines also include moments of gratitude, because appreciating small things can make your day feel more positive. You can describe this by saying, I try to notice one good thing every day, or I feel thankful for the little moments that make me smile. Another part of a complete routine is how you manage stress. Everyone faces challenges, and talking about how you stay calm can make your English sound more natural. You might say, I take a short break when I feel overwhelmed, or I breathe deeply and remind myself to stay patient. These kinds of sentences help describe the emotional side of your day. Some people also add a bit of inspiration to their routine. You can describe this by mentioning quotes you read, videos that motivate you, or ideas that help you stay focused. For example, I like reading a short, inspiring message in the morning, or I listen to encouraging words while I prepare my breakfast. This shows that your routine not only includes actions, but also positive thoughts and mindset habits. Throughout the day, you might also keep track of your progress. Maybe you write down what you accomplished, or you simply think about what you're proud of. You can say, I check my progress in the evening, or I like to recognize the small wins in my day. Some routines also include caring for your surroundings. You can express this by saying, I water my plants in the afternoon, or I take a moment to clean my space so it feels comfortable. This helps paint a full picture of how you maintain balance in your daily life. As the final part of your routine approaches, you can describe the way you wrap up your day. You might check that everything is in its place, close any work you were doing, and prepare your room for rest. You can say, I make sure my space is quiet, or I turn off unnecessary lights to create a calm atmosphere. When the day slowly comes to an end, you can share how you mentally close the chapter of your day. Some people say a short prayer, some reflect silently, and some simply breathe deeply and release their thoughts. You can express this by saying, I allow myself to relax completely, or I end the day with a peaceful thought before I sleep. This brings your daily routine full circle, from morning habits to evening reflections. Every small action plays a role, and each one helps you practice English in a natural, meaningful way. Thank you for staying with me till the end, and I hope this helped you understand how to talk about your daily routine in English. Make sure to subscribe, and a new video is coming very soon.